copy. Initiating a pressurization checklist.
Good work, Svetlana. Go for pressurization.
All clear.
Dragon crew. Prepare for transfer.
Are you ready, Svetlana?
It's just there's so much to do. My experiments need tending to. And yet you must smile for the cameras as Narza points over the dragon crew.
Wonderful to see you again, Yuri.
Do you recognize this old man?
You haven't aged a day.
You haven't changed at all.
Calvin, is it? I'm Svetlana.
Call me Jin, please.
Welcome to the ISS, just like home, isn't it?
Just like home. 6 months in space without gravity. God, I hope this goes well for me.
Just like home. Is my daughter too grown now to watch me? Do you have children, Yuri?
No, too much time among the stars. But I have everything I need around me. It's just like home.
Just like home, but there's so much to study in zero gravity. It's much better now.
Just like home.
My new home, I'll adjust.
Back in the saddle, shake off the dust. Cruise
Combining, building trust, with time to decompress, soon it will feel just like home, just like home on the ISS.
Stella, honey, I just got an email from your school. Did they notify you there's an outbreak on your campus? I know it will be hard, but you need to quarantine for 2 weeks.
How are you, my spiders? How are you today? Is your web more or less symmetrical? Without gravity's command, will my observations yield results? Will our research expand?
Stella, honey, I wish there was something I could do to make the virus go away. But Stella, honey, stay safe inside with your roommate. I promise 2 weeks will fly by.
How are you, my spiders?
Stella, honey,
How are you, my friends?
I love you and send me
O'Reilly, I see you.
a video.
I see you, Macaulay.
So
And
I
on stage, I see you.
your face.
But where's Mrs. Crawley?
Welcome to my first AMA in space. Crew Dragon Mission Specialist Jin at your service. Shout out to my bro at Jingerflip who convinced me to try this, though I'm kinda nervous. I'm scrolling through comments and not gonna lie, too many of you are asking about bathroom stuff. I don't really wanna go into detail, but we have a special space toilet. Okay, that's enough, let's move on. Looking for a good question. It seems like a bunch of you want to know how it might be sort of different when you sneeze in space. That's also kind of gross, but basically liquid floats with gravity and hangs out in place. Let's move on, looking for a better question. Not that one.
Emergency! All hands to Columbus! Emergency! All hands to Columbus!
Sorry, I have to end things here for now. I've gotta go.
A subject from our payload has escaped its habitat. I discovered it was missing and await under it today. My spider, a spider is MIA.
I'll help you look, Svetlana. It will be a treasure hunt. Together we will find it, and it will be okay. The spider who's in my ear.
Is the spider poisonous? What is our risk level? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say about the spider? The spider who's MIA?
We must assess the risk to instruments, but the human risk is slight. A small chance of anaphylaxis if she were to bite.
Is there a protocol for this situation?
Target as a lost item. I don't think it will affect our instrument panels in any way. A spider, a little spider who's MIA.
Perhaps we should ask the ground, get a second opinion.
We must search immediately. There's no time to delay.
We'll look for the spider who's MIA.
Stella, honey, it's Mom again. I downloaded that app you mentioned where people are learning choreographed dances and making videos. Stella, honey, I know I'm old now, but I did have some moves back in the day. So watch out, Stella, honey. I'm just glad to see you're exercising. Hope to hear from you soon. I love you and miss you.
Are you okay, Svetlana?
Spider is still nowhere to be found. I've alerted all it lives on the ground. I volunteer to take the lead if this experiment does not succeed. What if this is my last mission?
Svetlana, take it from me. I'm experienced, if not wise. The last spider tank up here hatched far too many flies. I've lived through worse things than one lost spider. don't worry about him.
Her.
Huh?
Mrs. Crawley. I mean, the spider is female.
There's one thing I've learned after decades in this game. You lose all objectivity if you give it a name.
It's time for another AMA in space. It's another day on the ISS. Just checking in. Oh, by the way, I have breaking news now. You can follow me on Insta at Astrogin. Looking for a good question? Mediocre Bunny wants to know, what is it like to sleep in space? Do you have a bed? I have a sleeping bag in my cabin, which I can stick to the wall so I don't hit my head. But when you sleep in zero-G, you just relax and your arms float like a zombie's, which is quite surreal. My cabin is technically on the ceiling, but of course there's no up or down, so it's no big deal. Okay, next question. LOL Dragon wants to know, how did this Chinese dude get on the ISS? Okay. For context, Congress has banned China's space program from sending astronauts to the space station. I was born in Korea, but I'm an American citizen, and it means a lot to represent my country on the ISS. Before I joined NASA, I proudly served in the US Air Force. And I hope that everyone has the same opportunity for success. I don't have the words. What else to say? I'm gonna share a video I took yesterday. From up here, you don't see the lines defined by humanity. From up here, you don't see a nation, border, or boundary. Every glance is a vast expanse of blue. It gives you such a different point of view. From up here, what I see is more than basic geography. When I look down, it strikes me dumb that that blue thing is where I'm from.
Sorry, just flying through.
Unless perhaps you could tell me if you've seen any kind of sign, any trace of the spider missing from this habitat of mine.
I've searched through Yuri's radishes and every other likely place, but I haven't seen your spider friend, not any kind of trace.
I I would just like to stress that everyone should take this seriously.
Of course, Svetlana.
I'm reviewing the footage, hoping if I give me a clue.
I hope you get one.
No. Hello? Is anyone there? Webs! Webs! How can I escape these webs? Webs! Webs! Nothing but disgusting webs! Get me out before I meet the thing that built these webs. Webs! Webs! Everywhere I look, webs, webs! Help! I'm trapped! My strength is sapped! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! Can anyone help? Help! Help! Someone help! Help me! Help me! Help me! Someone help me! What? Huh? Oh. It's just a dream, just a dream.
Celeste, how have you dealt with the virus? It has been hard to imagine from here.
Some days I was afraid I wouldn't make it. It's been really uncertain, so unclear.
I imagine if I had a family, I would never want to leave.
I left space for 2 decades. This is sort of a reprieve. I've been waiting for this mission for so long. I'm so happy to be here. Is that wrong?
No, of course not. I think it's...
Silly.
I think
Sorry,
you're...
I
didn't mean to interrupt. You go.
No, you go.
Have a Russian coffee. It tastes better.
Thank you. I should get back to work.
If you ever need someone to talk to,
thank you, Yuri. What would I do without you?
I've spent so much time up here in the isolation of the void. Was it worth the sacrifice of the family I might have enjoyed? If I had taken more time away from space, I could have a family like Celeste. But considering this pandemic, maybe it was all for the best. I have lived through many hardships, I have seen the world utterly change, but I've never lived through such uncertainty. It's frightening and strange. I always thought it would be better to have no one to leave behind. But if I had children to care for, would that give me peace of mind? Celeste has grown and I've stayed the same. My work has won me great acclaim, but one day I'll be no more than a name. Gathering dust in Moscow.
Hey everyone, this is not an AMA, I'm just here to post a poll. My crewmate commander Celeste Thompson asked me if I would dance with her on TikTok, but I honestly don't know. Do you want to see my moves? I'll let my fans decide, so let me know what you think. Here we go.
Celeste, shall we take it from the top?
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Dancing. Can you imagine Nancy at a time like this when there's so little time in the day? In 8 weeks I return to what exactly I don't know. Will there be another mission for me? Will the virus end my career? I fear what will happen to my research. Will I have overlooked a 2-millimeter tear? Now I see how she escaped, but to where?
Stella, honey, I just got your message. I wish I could be there to take care of you. But even if I was at home, you'd be stuck in isolation. Your auntie is sending you all of your favorites. Take your temperature twice a day and send me updates. I know you said you feel fine now, but even young people, even kids your age, you have to rest and take good care of yourself. Do you have the campus health center number saved in your phone? I'm going to schedule a follow-up telehealth appointment for tomorrow. They'll text you to confirm. Call them if you need anything. And if you have any trouble breathing, call 911. Stay safe. I love you. I love you.
I found something. What's wrong?
Celeste's daughter, Stella, tested positive for the virus at university.
Oh, Celeste, I am so sorry.
She says she's feeling okay, but I wish I could be there. I prepared for everything except for this. There's no NASA checklist for this one.
I have been too consumed, and probably I assumed none of you were concerned with the spider who's MIA. I overlooked the smallest hair. All along it was right there, and that is undoubtedly how the spider went MIA. I blame myself for not noticing, but also for making a fuss. I could have been a better crew member.
You're committed to your work, but your happiness is important too. Who knows what the results of the spider experiment could mean for the future? For science.
We're here for science, but also for each other.
What if we all dance for Stella?
You want to dance?
I think she would like that. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's go. Love it when you see me flow. I gotta move, nothing to prove. I'm in the groove, that's how I vibe. So smooth, so smooth.
Let go of what you can't control. Dancing is the only way to keep from crying.
We need connection to make us feel whole. Dancing is the only way to keep from crying.
Dragon Crew, this is Houston. We just wanted to say nice moves. You're trending.
Dancing is the only